Greetings, everybody. My hand's over here. So we have a special guest on tonight. So yeah. So we got Xazyl in the house from Xazyl's Clubhouse. Thank you, my man.
Yeah. And if you all know that I'm his brother.
Yep. The Cobra Pit here.
Cobra Pit.
I can see the resemblance.
Yes, you can. Yes.
We've got a guy with a long beard, guy with a goatee. Look like he's going to grow a beard. And you got the real man style.
The real man. I thought it was the 3 stages of growing a real beard, and you were starting at the bottom, and we were working our way up.
I used to own a beard this long. Then last year for November, since our father died of cancer, I went for this. I shaved all my beard. My girlfriend was happy, but I ended up. I had this for November. I kept it since.
Well, it looks a bit Chopper Reed, and especially with the shades on. And I'll say by the end of this, I might be an honorary Kiwi, as Phil said. Usually it's the other way around. We take the Kiwis and make them Aussies.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm gonna take a bit of Aussie and bring over the Kiwi. I'm gonna be the fat Kiwi chopper. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we're lacking a Chopper Reed over here nowadays. So you'd be most welcome.
Yes. All right,
Ronnie, how are you, bro?
Got the boys on. Got the boys.
Yeah.
What's up? A lot of legends in the chat today.
Well, we're going to talk about like G.I. Joe wrestling. Joe, you went to Joe Fest last year, is it, or the year before?
Yeah. No, it was last year. I'll tell you what, a year went by so quickly. My buddy Gaz and I, who went last year, hung out with all our buddies. We couldn't go this year, and it was tough. So, you know, we both messaged each other and said, man, I'm getting a bit of, it was a fear of missing out. And he was like, yeah, same. But we had such a blast last year that, you can't be sad about it because it was a great time. But we'll go back eventually.
Yeah, I'm trying to save up for like maybe 2 or 3 years' time.
Right. Well, full disclosure, my trip was funded by a GoFundMe put together where all my friends and family were able to pitch in and get me to the USA and Canada. So it was literally a gift from family and friends to make that happen, and I am forever grateful that they could do that, which was at the very end of the Sergeant Slaughter biography. They go to Joe Fest in it, and I've got a little interview segment at the end of that one, and it mentions the GoFundMe there too, which I thought was a nice little touch, and made me feel famous for a second. Yeah, next few years, let's all go. Let's do it.
I'm hoping to go next few years. Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Probably just myself. I mean, unless BJ wants to come on, I'll be in the Cobra Pit. But when I say myself, it'd just be me without the wife and kids. And
yeah, I went by myself too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, things are busy. See how things are.
Yeah,
I'll probably come with my little wee Shih Tzu dog.
Yeah, you can't bring a dog to the US.
No, you can't. I saw a Canadian man by the name of the Canuck. He had a box filled with not dogs, but with cigars, giving cigars out. But he also had his dogs with him. So there's no reason why you can't, I guess, figure that out.
You G.I. Joes will have your mutt and your wolf and your dog. Us Cobra got the Shih Tzu dog, the Chinese lion.
Is that because they're full of shit? That's why they're called Shih Tzus.
You know what? They're vicious. They're vicious, man.
It's little dogs that are the roughest, right?
Yeah.
She pretty much goes, hi, Daddy, and the next minute, she protects her mum on the bed, eh?
I've never been attacked by a full-blown dog, but those little ones will bloody get you.
Yeah. That's why big dogs are always
quiet. They're cute, like Cobra. You think Cobra's cute, but we're that's right there.
You're insane, bro.
And all the Aussies together. All the Aussies, all the Kiwis will go by way of Japan, and we'll pick up Phil, and we'll make a weekend of it. We'll absolutely blow shit up. Oh, wait, can I say shit on your show?
Yeah, no worries. Sweet as.
Perfect.
Yeah,
no, that's how bad can be.
I'm trying not to say the F-bomb. But it doesn't
I'll try not to throw any F-bombs around. As an Australian, I'll try not to use the C word.
Yeah, no C-bomb, no F-bomb, but S-bomb can be used. The shit bomb.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, I've got my water bottle. Fuck. Oh, I already said it.
Well, two things you just said there. You said the F word, and you said water bottle? Water bottle?
Water bottle?
Yeah, I've been doing firewood today in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So getting ready for next year's winter.
Yeah. There wouldn't be enough beer for us, mate. And in fact, I reckon we'd start, because of the time difference, we'd be starting real bloody early, and we may as well not stop until it's the right time zone, and then just keep on going, keep pulling through. First one to pass out gets a Sharpie. Yeah, I won't say the word. Yeah, I'm trying to behave myself.
Are you doing a freaking podcast?
You know what?
I'll pass out.
Lilith is going to go for the whiskey. So if that's the case, then there's someone's passing out.
Yeah.
Oh, whiskey. Yeah, I could
probably do beer for a few days in a row, but I don't know if I could throw whiskey in on it. I'm an old man.
Oh, I had one hand of beer.
How old are you?
Whiskey. I was known as a double barrel. I used to walk around the parties with 2 bottles of beer saying, "Who owns this one?" Oh, fuck it, I'll drink it.
I guess it's me.
No one took ownership of it.
Yeah, I think the lower the amount of beer in the bottle, the more shameful it is. Like if it's almost full, then it's on, right? But if it's half or lower than that, it's like that's a bit. Just go get yourself another beer, mate.
Yeah, I just quit drinking beer because it's costing too much money. I finally had to go for about 2 packs of 6 of beers before I even get a bit tipsy. I'm such a big boy. I'm 6 foot and over massive. You know, I can see
Ronnie in the chat's being a bully. Stop being a bully, Ronnie. Stop being a bully.
So how old are you, Xazyl? You said you're an old man.
Well, I mean, I guess compared to you young whippersnappers. No, what year are we in? 2024? 44 this year.
You're 44.
This year, 44. Not yet. I'm getting there.
I'm 47.
Oh, well, you look great for your age. I'll tell you what, though. The older I get, every year is another 10 kilos. It's just mind-boggling.
Yeah, it is. I fluctuate with weight and all that. I always have.
Yeah, mine fluctuates too. It goes from fat to fatter.
mine goes from fat to lightly fat to heavily fat to fat again.
Yeah,
I've always been a big boy.
I've gone past fat, and I'm now mostly margarine. Like it's not even good fat.
I was 6 foot by the time I was age 13.
6 foot? Oh, no, I'm
years
short.
old, I was 6 foot at high school.
Yeah.
I was like, "Give me a little brother. Come me, little brother."
Yeah.
At least you got a height advantage. I'm short and fat.
I was already doing wrestling, and then I got my brother involved in wrestling. So there, we became a team.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the tag team? Tag team, right?
Yeah. Was it a single competition, but tag team? Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the tag team name?
We went originally by Chaos and Havoc, bro?
Yeah, it was Chaos and Havoc.
A tag team name, just Chaos and Havoc. I think we came up with a name, and then I think we saw on WCW, they already came up with a name that we wanted to go with. And like, oh shit, here we go. And then they got Chaos and Havoc. Yeah, and then I think
pretty cool, right? Because the Bushwhackers was already taken. That was a perfect name. If you can't have Bushwhackers, then you might as well not have one.
Yeah, and then I got by Ric Flair, and I called myself.
What's that? Sorry.
Got inspired by Ric Flair and Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Cheap shot.
Yeah, lead wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, you've got the hair for it if you want to do Ric Flair.
So then we went from like a military sort of theme, and we became the Infiltrators.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
was cool. And we had a tag team move called Roadkill. So basically, my bro, I like the demolition move. You know, their finishing move, and they did the elbow drop, but instead of drop,
he did a leg drop.
Leg drop. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, I think I'd rather be on the receiving end of a leg drop than an elbow drop.
But yeah, it's feeling the pain now. Actually,
I only wrestled against my brothers, and it often got to bloody noses before we decided it wasn't for us.
Yeah.
I failed on that one too.
We basically did backyard wrestling, and it was like basically a promotion of ours, backyard wrestling. Then got filmed and all that.
Kiwi wrestlers in army gear. Yeah.
Where have I seen that before?
I really don't know, because I will tell you this right now. You come to New Zealand, the majority of guys walking around, right? You get about 20% now who are like, I got a ponytail back of my head, I got a little wee Tesla, I got fashion design, and the rest of them, about 80% of them, or 97% of them, are in these same camo shirts that they're ready to go. I'm going to go out and kill a pig. Campbell does the same thing. He walks around. I go to his house, and Campbell does, and is like, I got my camo glasses, camo mustache. You know, he's got everything camo. I go visit him.
If you could still see him, though, the camo wasn't working.
Nah, I mean,
I just goes hello, and I'll find him. No, it is, bro. He is right there.
I also do hunting, bro. But
I know.
I might actually look at selling my hunting gear. I'm not using it.
What are you hunting? You toy hunt now, but what do you hunt out in the wild?
Deer.
You guys have got deer?
Yep.
Yeah. Wild pigs. Wild pigs.
Shit.
Deers.
Yep.
I had no idea.
That's
a good one.
I'm going to say we got Aucklanders.
But no, I had no clue you guys had deer over there. That's weird.
I'm almost like Eric from podcast from the pit, you know. But it's about the accent. But
I'm gonna have to have Phil confirm that there are in fact deer in New Zealand, because that's news to me. Yeah. That has legitimately blown my mind. For real.
We got rabbits to shoot. We got deers. We got I say wild bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that. We got no bears.
We got buffalo.
Except for in the fridge.
What else we got? We got camels.
Ooze. My first target. So I got the crossbow and I want to test this.
These guys are on fire.
And I ended up shooting a sheep.
There's a tag team for you.
There's the beers. No, it sounds.
Yeah, man. It's a good.
So Campbell will be the deer. He hunts them. I'll hunt the beer, so I'll be the beer. Deers and beers.
Done.
It's catchy.
It is catchy. That is very good. Phil's smarter than he looks.
Yeah, but
you tell me that Phil's not funny, but he's a funny guy.
No, he's great, man. Oh, we've got to get Phil on the show too.
Yeah, highly recommend it. One day I'll have Phil on my show too.
Oh, really?
No, I've had him on the show plenty of times. He's like a part of the family.
I do a wicked venison patty, but don't get my father-in-law to cook it. He cooks it way too long.
I like a well-cooked sausage though. Like I don't like a what I was going to say a limp sausage, but I don't like a raw. I don't like a raw sausage either. Hang on, where's the in between? Undercooked.
I'll bring the beers.
You're doing a sausage feast.
What rhymes with venison? Nothing. That's why we're going deers and beers.
Yeah, deers and
Medicine.
Medicine.
He's a menace. He's a menace of society. He's Mr. Menace.
We've gone off track, guys. We've gone off the rails.
Yeah. bro. Look. So we are talking about wrestling too, but so you went to Joe Fest and you met up with Sergeant Slaughter and his daughter Kelly Slaughter.
I did. So that was a unexpected but appreciated gift. Was to there he is. There she is. Oh, that was a great video you did too, by the way. Great cousin. I like that you've given him the wristbands as well, painted. Way better with those arms. But I
like the part when you painted the boobies.
Well, like the Cobra Pit. Wondering where that pit might be.
I got happy to you. I was like, boom.
It's a family.
Family just hope you got someone looks like Chopper Reed on it. It was the memo on that, bro.
Oh dear. Okay, if I could just bring it back a little. I was given an opportunity to stay with Kelly and her family for just about a week, which is amazing when you think about it, because their family didn't know me other than right now over a screen, right? That's a crazy thing to do, to say, hey, Australian man that's obsessed with my dad, why don't you come and hang out with the family? That sounds like the beginning of a horror movie, but I will always be appreciative of that gift. She's got a lovely family. She was very hospitable, even though she put me through the savage race, and then got me absolutely obliterated at a party at her house where I got to try some of their, other than their beer, which is great. They had some flavored vodka. I believe it was vodka. It's hard to remember, but they different flavored alcohol that they flavored themselves.
Shit.
Oh, I don't remember much. But it was from what I can remember, it was a great night. But then I got to hang out with the Sarge for a bit too, because we all went over to the Sarge's house, which again, what a gift, right? What an absolute mind-blowing gift that is, to be able to go to the house of the person that is my childhood hero. If I could tell 10-year-old me, hey, it does. All right, close enough. That'll do. Venison with Jemison. If you get it just right. I got a hug. I got a hug and a Cobra clutch once we got to Joe Fest. But I got to say, like, rolling up to the Sarge's house was, like, panic-inducing. He was very welcoming. And that must have been, I mean, nobody said anything, bro, but it must have been weird. It must have been weird having a fan. Like, we obviously had some conversations before I showed up there. It's like he knew who I was. But, I mean, it still must have been weird to have a fan stay in your home, in the guest bedroom. I'll say, yo, freaking yo. Hell yeah. Yo, Joe. But then, when it comes to the middle of the night and you're sort of laying there thinking, I'm in the Sarge's house. This is bloody crazy. This is absolutely weird. Yes, nice.
That's funny story about this, finding this, but you finished your story.
So he still has that title belt, the purple one. He still has it in his house. I have seen it with my own eyes.
Wow.
Yeah, he had that, and he had a G.I. Joe belt title. Sorry, you can't say belt anymore, can you? He has that title in his house, and he has a G.I. Joe title as well. And they were in this side room that was, I guess you'd call it like a sunroom, anyway. And there it was. Bloody brilliant. Excellent to see firsthand. And he also had a massive collection of G.I. Joe in his garage. And
wow.
What was it? When you first saw Sarge, what was the first thing that entered my head? I don't know. Like, I think a lot of blubbering came out of my mouth, but it was, I don't know. It was surreal, right? So he's taller than me, considerably so, but a lot of people are. And so it was still kind of like being a kid and looking up at your hero. But it was, he offered me a beer, and very quickly I got to calm down. It was one of the weirdest things. There's a few weird things, right, which you wouldn't expect to happen. If you'll indulge me for a second, I'll run you through some of those. I don't want to blabber on about this stuff but I can talk for hours about it. But one of the weird things that happened was we were watching TV one night, and he goes, check this out, and he throws on a cartoon called Teen Titans, and he voiced a character in Teen Titans, someone called I think it was like Dr. Military, right? And I'm looking at it, I was like, why are we watching Teen Titans? This is crazy, right? But then I hear his voice, and I look over at him, and I was like, and he's like, yeah, that's me. It's just so I don't know what the word is, right? I don't want to say surreal so many times, but it was. But another thing that you wouldn't expect to happen was while I was there, I think it was like the second day, we all woke up in the morning and found out that the Iron Sheik had passed away. Right? And so they were rivals in the WWE and for wrestling in general. But in real life, he was a family friend and a good friend of the Sarges. Yep. So to be in his house while that devastating news is coming, I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds of being there when something that huge happens? And then getting to hear a lot of personal stories about the Iron Sheik and what he meant to the family. Well, I won't relay that here, very personal stories to them, obviously. But I thought that was quite mind-blowing to be within that conversation. And another thing was he showed me out to the garage that's where he kept his beer. So that's like, we're going to hang here for a bit. But he had tubs upon tubs upon tubs of Joes. Still all on card, right? And not just that, he also had wrestling action figures and VHS copies of stuff. And some of it was, punch it. In fact, put that like button in a Cobra clutch.
To both ears.
Yeah.
Cobra clutch.
So he had, no one gets out of that. He's back. So the amount of stuff that he had in his garage was tremendous, but some of it wasn't really well packed, right? Because he's not a collector of action figures. He's a professional, right? He's a professional guy who this was his career, right? We collect action figures. We know how to store this stuff in order to try and maintain some longevity. Considering that it hadn't been stored that well, it was actually all still pretty good condition, but they were all just sort of like haphazardly thrown into these tubs. And I was like, if you give me half an hour, and first of all, half an hour was not enough time. It ended up taking a lot longer than that. But I was like, if you give me half an hour or so, I'll start stacking this stuff away. So, if there were, say, 10 tubs, I probably got them down to 5. Or 4, wow. Right? In order, just, top and tailing the card so that the bubbles are, nice and not going to get crushed and all the cards stay straight. And on that same day that the Sheik had passed away, I actually found quite a rare 2-pack of wrestling action figures of the Sarge and Colonel Mustafa, which was Iron Sheik. And and it was signed by the Sheik as well. So that was like a really weird thing to see. Yeah. And he's like, I was going to sign that and take it to a wrestling convention or something. He goes, I'm not sure if I can let go of it yet. I said, well, don't hold on to it. It's not going anywhere. But every time I open up a tub, I found one of my favorite G.I. Joes, other than Sergeant Slaughter, obviously, was Chuckles. Right, love Chuckles. Such a great G.I. Joe, and such a left field sort of thing for. I mean, it was the 80s coming up to the 90s, so maybe not so left field for back then. Miami Vice and all of that stuff, but it was like such a departure from what I'd already gotten from G.I. Joe. And I was like, I have to have this guy. And I honestly believe that Chuckles could have led his own action figure line as the main guy, right? And he could have gotten all sorts of other people. It doesn't have to be, could have been Headman and the Headhunters. Could have been anything other than Cobra. But great character. So I picked it up. He's got it in there. I was like, oh, Chuckles. I remember, and Chuckles was the first Joe that I bought with my own money, right? So, not a gift, not a birthday, not a Christmas, but I had pocket money and I was going to buy something and I bought Chuckles. So I see Chuckles and I'm like, oh, it's Chuckles, great. And he told me the story about how when he was first getting into G.I. Joe, he went to some of the supermarkets and shopping centers and all of that sort of stuff, shopping malls, and just started picking up a bunch of stuff just to see what G.I. Joes were like. And I guess he must have done it for a while because he had Tiger Force in there, like full Tiger Force collection.
Wow.
All of the Marauders, all of the vehicles for the Marauders. What's that big mobile platform thing that opens up like a toolbox? What's that?
The old command center.
Yeah. The rolling command center. What is that one called though? It's got a cool name.
Is it Wrong Thunder? No, not Wrong Thunder.
No.
What's it called?
Whatever it was. Someone in the comments will tell us. Some real G.I. Joe fan. I've obviously failed, but
Ronnie.
Yeah, someone. Yeah, quick. Anyway, so he's got this huge box. It comes in a huge box, and he's on it. Like he's on the box in the Triple T inside that thing, and a bunch of other Joes are in there.
Yeah.
Tactical battle base, is it? No, that doesn't ring a bell. No, I'm not sure if it is a tactical battle base. It is a tactical battle base, but I don't know if that's what it's called. Anyway, but what do I know? Anyway, he's holding it. You know what? I probably got the photo in here. Do you want me to just show you the photo? I got it on my phone.
Yeah,
I took a photo. Let me show you. So please excuse me while I look through my phone for a photo. Anyhow, every time I pick something up, I was like, oh man, I used to have this. And he'd go, do you want it? I'm like, no, I don't want it. I'm just admiring it, right? And then I'd pick up another thing like Falcon. Like pick up a carded Falcon. I don't think I ever saw a carded Falcon. And he's like, I'm like, oh man, it's Falcon. He's like, oh, that industrial strength foul up. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, you want it? I was like, I like it, but I don't want it. Like, this is your stuff. I'm not going through your stuff and packing this stuff away because I want it. I want to help preserve it for you. I think it is the Mobile Battle Command Center. Okay.
Yeah.
I found the photo. It is the Mobile Command Center. It is. In fact, here's the box. All right. I'll try and get it so the glare is not so bad.
And there's it's a Sarge.
Yeah. Now, looking at the box is all well and good, but imagine having a photo of the man.
Oh. That shows you the size of that box. And the size is not a small man. That's a big man next to a big box.
Oh my God!
Imagine a little kid trying to carry it to their mother. Mum, I want this.
And he's got the AC/DC hat on.
Yeah.
Do you want me to show you some more stuff?
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Make me more jealous. That's amazing.
I'll make you bigger.
I'm doing that all on my own, mate. I don't need your help for that.
It's like a running out.
That's an American flag that was in his garden, and that's my personal Sergeant Slaughter from my collection. It's the Warthog head Sarge on the Marine torso and the version 1 mail away legs, but he's saluting the American flag at the Sarge's house, which is pretty cool. And then, that's so good, right? But I don't know if I made a very, very good impression. I got to be honest. I think I must have upset him in some way. How? I don't know. But then when I saw him at Joe Fest, he'd had enough of me. That's not even the Cobra Clutch. That's just him choking me out. But I did get an actual Cobra Clutch, and then I died.
Oh, that's wicked.
So it was a 3-day event for Joe Fest, and every day of that event, I went and got myself a Cobra Clutch.
Out to go. I mean, that's insane. That's awesome.
So to finish that story, though, I was going through the stuff and I was putting it away, and I got it all nice and neat, as much as I could in the time frame that I had, right? And he kept asking me if I wanted stuff, and I kept saying no, thank you, but no. Like, this stuff is worth a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
A carded Falcon, that's got to be worth hundreds, right? And even more so coming from the Sarge's personal collection. Yeah. I just couldn't take it. First, not only because I just didn't feel like it was my place to take his stuff. Like, that would be weird if I took all the swag away, like stuff that he'd had for years. But also, it wasn't my legacy to take, right? He's got grandkids, and they should go to him and her. He's got and them, because there's more grandkids than I met. I met two great kids, but there was one thing that he did ask if I wanted, and then I said, okay, I'll take that. Right, and what it was, I'm actually wearing it now. It's under here. Let me unbutton for you, gentlemen. It's a official WWE polo shirt.
Is that signed too?
No, he didn't sign it. But I wore it to Joe Fest. I guess I could have asked him to sign it, but that would have been weird. It was like, here's a gift. I was like, can you sign it? Right? That would have been just weird. But so he gave, yeah. I don't know. It didn't seem right. But he said he holds up the shirt, right? And he goes, this looks about your size. Do you want this? I was like, yes, thank you. I will take that. Thank you very much. And I wore that shirt. I've never taken it off. But you would think though that I'd just hang it up and never wear it again. But I've worn the hell out of it. I believe he has been to Australia. Not for any official business that I'm aware of, but I think he did indicate that he had been here before.
Yeah. I remember seeing something that Kelly and himself were talking about that, and I think he has been to Aussie just for either a holiday or.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the exact story, but I do think he has. Yeah.
Yeah, I asked a question
not recently, but he should.
If I do get a chance to get myself another Baroness and a few other things, I do actually go to Joe Fest. I met up with Kelly. I will actually give her my original custom of her.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it looks great, especially in Marauder's colours. The Marauder's Sarge has grown on me. It was actually the only version of Sergeant Slaughter that I ever saw in the shops was Marauder's Sergeant Slaughter, and I passed on it. I never owned, as a child, a G.I. Joe version of Sergeant Slaughter. But the reason why I didn't get that one is because, as a kid, I don't know how distribution works or waves work, right? You just think you're always going to find a toy. So I knew the Triple T was a thing, and I wanted the Triple T Sarge. So I was always on the hunt for a Triple T Sarge. So when I saw Marauder Sarge, I didn't know that it was already long gone. I just thought, no, that's not really the one I want. I don't want this blue one. So, I want to get a Triple T. I should have just got it. But it was my least favorite one. It was probably still when I started collecting Sergeant Slaughter action figures, which I'm up to like over 400 of them now.
Holy crap.
Just the O-ring ones.
Yeah.
I've got like probably more than that if I count the wrestling figures and stuff. But I feel like it was probably the last version of Sarge I got. Now I've got like hundreds of them, but it took a long time. Yeah, they got to meet up, which I thought was actually pretty cool too. And was that the same year, Tej? Or was that this year that it happened? I'm trying to remember. But the fact that I got to go and meet the Sarge and our friend Mark Potter, so Mark Potter is probably equal to or greater than a Sergeant Slaughter fan than I am, right? Yeah. In fact, he's known as the number one renegade. Now, the odds of both me and Mark Potter within months being able to go and meet the Sarge in different, me going to US and him going to the UK, it just, for both of us, we chatted privately and we were both like, man, how did that happen to us? That is such a good, because if anything, we were hoping, that the Sarge and Mark would be able to catch up one day. And it did. It happened like sooner than we anticipated. We thought, sometime in the future. But it was like months. That's great stuff.
That is literally insane.
Yeah. And then Tej, his son Jace, and Space Commander, they all got to hang out. They all had a good time. Space Commander. Yeah.
Actually, I was watching you, Xazyl. I had to be honest, probably last year, and it was a complete fluke that one of my daughters was sick from, and basically, I took her to bed. It may have not been last year; it would have been the year before, possibly. And she was in bed, and I saw something on my phone, and I thought, well, she's in bed. I'm going to cast it to the TV and watch you on the television. And I was like, wow. Because unfortunately, when you do your live streams, it's during my working time.
Right. Yes, I feel you.
And it's just on the odd break that I do catch you, and then I've just got to basically leave. But I do watch your replays.
Well, I appreciate it. It's tough though. There's so many great content creators out there that it's hard to keep up. TJC being one of them, and Phil obviously as well. Obviously, because I'm with a bunch of Kiwis, and if I don't make it obvious, that they might jump me. But in all seriousness, though, there's a lot of great content creators in this chat tonight. And so it's hard to keep up with everyone. So yeah, it's tough. Yeah. But when you find a good one, it's I really enjoy your custom stuff. And the thing that I like about your custom stuff and Adam's custom stuff and Nate the Retro Tinker's custom stuff is that you all have your own styles, right? Yeah. And you all have your own personalities. You all get your own sort of signature stuff. And so it's not like watching the same repair things. It's like everyone's got their own little niche thing that keeps it entertaining.
And
you feel entertained. You also learn a few things. Like, I don't know how to fix a toy. I can barely take the screw out of back of one of my G.I. Joes and put an O-ring in it. I don't know how to do that stuff. But it's you guys are really doing a good thing over here, and people like Phil and TJ doing their thing over in the other parts of the world, and we've got some Aussies now that are finally got some. See you, buddy.
Yep. See you later, mate.
But finally got some Aussies as well, some Aussie YouTube representation, because it was getting lonely for a while, and
or Lenny, yeah.
In the G.I. Joe space, anyway, there's a lot of great Aussies out there doing all sorts of other stuff, like turtle stuff, and like the Keep On Collecting guys.
Oh, Johnny, he's a cool guy. That was a great.
Oh, Johnny Sorensen, yeah. Johnny Sorensen, he's a Kiwi, but sorry, F word. He makes me laugh, right? He's got those. He uses the AI, and he's got those. The AI voices and the AI imagery that goes with it, like wrestling stuff.
Yeah.
So fun. Such good stuff. Anyway, I'll stop rambling now. Let someone else get a word in.
But is there another
UK?
I find that when
Sorry, bud. Go ahead.
I find that when we sort of chat with somebody and we get along really well with them, I notice that the time sort of flies.
Right.
And it's like when I got interview from podcasts from the pits, it's Casey and Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Eric and says it's not G.I. Joe community, it's a G.I. Joe family. And I said, bro, I love it. Can I use that? He says it's yours. And that's what I've been like hashtagging G.I. Joe family.
Yeah, community is a dirty word now. I feel like it really puts a. Here he is. There's the fella. I was talking about you. Right. Well, so long as I've got two shoes, we're all good.
Yep. Me too.
So it's. Where was I? Johnny's throwing me off. Oh, the community thing. I hate the word community now because it just sounds so dirty. But family, that's way better.
Yeah. It's just a G.I. Joe family. I just went, no, I love that, and it is. Because
I've been G.I. Joe, and I think you'll agree, is that there is, even if you don't like all the characters, there is a character for you, right? There's a character for you, there's a character for your friend, and it doesn't matter who likes what character because you have your own favorite character and they've got their own favorite character and they can still play together in the same universe. The
Cobra Pit, he was always in the villains.
Yeah,
so I can see that.
Together.
You don't grow a mustache like that if you're not a villain.
Dr. Mindbender. Dr. Mindbender right here. You're that the Cobra Dr. Mindbender, he had the mustache. He was genius like me. But no, I've always been into villain and stuff. When it comes to Transformers, like the other brother, he likes
G1.
the order. Yeah, I'm always going opposite side of the woods. Yeah. No, it's more fun being bad.
All right, we'll do that after a couple of beers and beers.
Our family.
I'm not a very good singer, but I'll give it a shot.
You guys can keep your family stuff, man. I'm a Cobra.
That's right.
We like to hang around the pit area. You know.
Speaking of Cobra Convergence is coming up. Are you guys going to do a special Cobra Convergence video for July?
Well, I do have something big for it. I just haven't been approached for it yet, to be honest. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Do I just go ahead and just do it? And
yeah, just do it, and we will. Everyone that's part of Cobra Convergence will come and check it out. You don't have to be official part of Cobra Convergence to put up a Cobra Convergence video, because we often will go and look at those sort of unofficial ones. There is no such thing as an unofficial Cobra Convergence video. Go for it.
Actually, talk about Cobra Convergence, bro. You're going to be in for a surprise this Sunday. That's all I'm going to say when I meet up with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, everyone, both of us are going to be here. We're going to be there. Shirt, hat, even the mustache. And if you guys
you're gonna do that too, you're gonna
even the glasses.
I could either be on what I'm gonna give this prize to Rob, or what I originally had planned. So I don't know. I think I might just do the surprise one as Cobra Conversions. Because
that sounds awesome.
Basically,
that video you did of the 2 Cobras you did for me, that was an awesome video, man. You should have used that. That was amazing work. And just to see it, the video doesn't give justice. When I looked at it, picked it up, I was like, dude, this is brand new out of the box feel.
Yeah,
it felt like it was brand new.
I'm not going to lie to you, because if I do a repair or custom myself and it's not right, it's just me. And I can live with it, or I can repair it behind screen. But doing it for you, I basically, I spent a bit of time. It doesn't show it. It was about 45 minutes, but it was actually longer than that, working on it.
It's like your logos. I did logos for everyone else, but for you, bro, I put the extra in. And that painting I did too. I put the extra in because it's like, it's my bike.
But talking about that, I'm repairing for somebody else, and I said to this guy, like, look, I don't normally repair for other people because it's like quite a lot of stress involved. Like, if it's not up to your standards, you're gonna hate on me. And I said that to him. I said, "Oh, I'll tell you what." He had a bunch of figures there. He says, "You pick which one." I said, "All right, I'll go for that Storm Shadow V1 Storm Shadow."
Nice.
Yeah, so I'll be doing a lot of work on his repairs, but I won't be filming it. But you just wait on this Sunday, bro. I've got a surprise for you. When I see you.
Exciting.
Yeah,
well, you know what?
Film it.
I'll be bringing my camera along. I know he's going to bring his camera along. So
I'll give you guys that story about how I found this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was doing a video. So I always do my intro and all that, and edit and cut. So there was one part I couldn't find, and I hunted high and low because I cleaned up my room a bit for this particular part. And then I've done this for 2. I did it yesterday, and I did it after doing firewood today. And then I went, oh, stuff this. I'm losing my mind. I'm stressing out. So I ended up playing about an hour or so on PlayStation. And then it sort of struck me where I put it. So I put it in a tackle box. And there's a whole... I do my customs. I collect like weapons and helmets and all that. And I was like, oh, God, I wasted 2 days where I could have been filming.
That is both the worst and best feeling, though, right? You're relieved that you found it. Be like, oh my God, that is such a pain. But I can relate, man. I often forget where I put things after I've put it in a safe place, because I can never remember that safe place is. Sometimes I find things like years later, like it's gone for so long I forgot about it. It's like getting a new toy again. It's like, oh damn, I do have that.
Yeah, I've got I've built an attic where we live, and every now and again during Christmas or Easter, you go up the attic and get like the festive season sort of thing. And something caught my eye, and I'm like, oh yeah, I never realised. I totally forgot I had those Playboy magazines up there. Of like China and Tori Wilson and all that, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember them. Yeah, they're actually looking quite good.
That was not where I thought this conversation was leading, but that's great. They're going to be worth the money now, though, right? China, for instance.
One with China in it.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah,
rebuy it. Look, I have done that too. In fact, I've got a box. Do you want me to show you some Joes that I got?
Hell yeah! I'll put you onto solo stream.
Please don't.
Yeah.
So people are getting out of G.I. Joe, right? And so this was being sold in a recent G.I. Joe auction. David Vanderbilt's giving up his Joe collection, and he was in G.I. Joe for a while. He had a lot of G.I. Joe stuff. Oof. And no, I'll plow through. Anyway, so one of the things I got was this.
Oh no!
Oh, hello.
Ages.
The kangaroos on there. Skymate is coming in a separate delivery. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I got Zangief here.
Yeah.
With his,
Street Fighter.
Yep. Street Fighter Zangief with his BAT legs, Battle Android Trooper legs. That's really weird. If you think this guy's cool today, you should see what he does on a Tuesday. This is M. Bison. Of things I'm going to do with him. This guy's traveled cross country to get here.
Yeah, I like that one.
Complete with the rebel flag. Now, for a long time there, and I understand, like, I'm not obviously from that neck of the woods where this has become problematic, right? So I do not have or cannot give a opinion on the matter because it's literally got nothing to do with me. I understand why some people have an issue with it. I understand it. So I won't give an opinion here or there because it's not my place to say. However, having said that, out of the two cross-country G.I. Joes you can get, this guy's got the much better head because the other guy's got a noggin the size of a melon. Yeah,
that's probably one of my favourite cross-countries, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he looks great.
And it's probably, except for the tool belt on the side of his pants.
Yeah.
So, actually, and I just painted the tools. And
I'm glad you mentioned that because up until very recent, like embarrassingly so, up until very like I'm talking about less than 10 years ago, I had no idea that they were tools. I had absolutely no idea. Right? I just had a big orange chunk of whatever on there, right?
It was great to Heathrow put it on there, but it was real slick to paint it.
Absolutely. That would have elevated this way better had those tools been painted. Imagine how that would have elevated this action figure.
Yep. I'll
detail work.
I'll go up and get one.
Come on, get up there.
So this is the long way around of getting to Lilith's rebuy it, but it's coming around to that in a sec. But here is the Ryu from Street Fighter, the gray version.
Oh, nice.
It's a bit rarer than the other one. And there he is. Yeah, that is so much better. Way better.
Considering I work with tools a lot.
Yeah, comparison.
I love the idea that they had it.
Throw yours up again, buddy, and we'll do a comparison. Look at that. No comparison. Yours is way cooler.
Yeah. I don't know what I do.
I don't have a tool belt for that now. You guys have your own little comparisons.
I don't know what I do. I don't know what I do makes people happy or upsets them. You know, like taking a paint app and then I just,
It's your toy, man. Do what you want with it. Don't worry about how it makes other people feel. If it makes people happy, great. If it upsets people, who gives a shit? It's your toy. You own it. Do what you want with it. Burn it all I care.
I also painted that as well.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Attention to detail.
I'll say I need to do that with mine now.
I did the goggles. I painted
Yeah.
the goggles.
All right, mine's junk now.
Everyone in the world are looking at their one and are like, I don't want it. We want a Campbell version now.
Yeah, that's right. I do want a Campbell version. So last but not least, you go and rebuy it, right? I could have sworn that I had Ryu. Could have sworn I had him. I was like, I know I did. Or did I just borrow him for a day? Because I did a video with him featured in it. And I'm like, oh yeah, the Havoc. Love the Havoc. And I don't mind V1 Cross Country. But then when you look at V1 Cross Country next to any other G.I. Joe, that's when it becomes problematic, right? You're like, oh, that head is really big, right? It's only when he's next to other Joes that looks really off. Plus, I really liked his animation look.
Yeah.
So I can get off the ramble. I'll just finish off with saying that I thought I had Ryu because I'd filmed him, and I was like, oh, maybe I borrowed it from someone who had it. And then I was like, I'll pick this guy up. So I did. That's Hans Chow. That is Hans Chow because Hans Chow is voicing Ryu in the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Championship. He'll be doing the voice. He has already done some voice for me. But yeah, then I found mine one after I already paid for this one. I was like, bugger, I found him. So now I've got two Ryu.
I actually originally owned one, and for some reason, I mean, I know why I sold a lot of stuff because, you know, when you lost your job in Hawke's Bay and then you moved to the army and you're planning a wedding, had to make some sacrifices. I was like, I wasn't really into Street Fighter. Boom, I got rid of them. And now I've got given a heap of Street Fighters back to me. I was like, I can see the appeal now. Too late.
I love him. Blanca, so cool. I love that figure. Trying to think who else is a good one. I like the movie version of Zangief because he's got the road pig body. So good. And then the Mortal Kombat ones are also so cool. So cool.
I had 2 M Bisons. So hey, there's balloons.
Party time.
So I changed to Black Major.
Oh, right.
Hey, Fury. Balloons. What? Okay, we're having a party here, guys.
We have a lid down here.
Come on,
if I raise my arms up, I can puppeteer you guys. It's a puppet show.
Let's do. We're a puppet. Like interviewing Johnny all over again. It's so much fun. I'm digging this.
We got the family channel. We got the R18 channel, and we got the entertainer here down here.
Well, considering you're the R18 channel, and this guy's talking about the pornos he found.
Oh yeah, you did, and you gave me time. Never trust. Never trust a quit. Never trust a.
No, you're right. That is the Gentleman's Magazine. You're right. It's art. China was fine art. Fine China, right? Actually, China was a legitimate legend, though.
Yeah, she was great.
Baby, it's not porn. It's just art.
It's art. I read it for the comment section. Oh, what do they call it? You read it for the articles.
Articles, and I did. Yeah.
I mean, I tell you what. What's worse than caught with porn is what my girlfriend caught me with. She caught me watching stuff on YouTube. It's bad. I like to watch people get the abscess burst. And
no.
She's looking like, why can't you be like a normal man? Why can't you be normal like a other guy? Watch porn. I said,
you truly are a villain. Hey, that's messed up.
I like to see people with stuff bursting, just like old.
Yeah, so if we could get off the abs, what do you call it, abscess? Get off the abscess for a moment. If we could just burst that bubble. The flag. There's a very good friend of mine named Crash. Presented me with the USS flag at Joe Fest, and I think I have a photo of that somewhere too. But so I have a flag, but the flag is currently in Canada because my very good friend Adam from Go Figure is flag sitting for me. So I haven't gotten to Australia yet, but when I go back there, I'm gonna pick it up. But it was that thing is hefty. We did set it up when I was in Canada, set it up just so we could have a look at it, and threw the Sarge on the deck so we could check the size comparison. And thankfully, Sarge is a big man in real life, and he's a big G.I. Joe too. So he looks right at home on the flag. But yeah, Crash gave me for nothing other than friendship, gave me the USS flag. If I could just get it home, I'll sail it. I'll sail it home.
Sail it home, yeah.
Put on the way.
Like here in New Zealand, I mean, I know the flag's quite pricey, so I know that unless something happens, a miracle happens, and I won lotto, there's no way I can get a flag. But what I'm looking at doing, and I said this before and I'll say it again, I don't mind saying the story, when we get to our next home, our next house, and I build like my studio, workshop, and all that, I would literally build my own flag. Because where I work, we deal with a lot of aluminium, and they've also got a lot of white aluminium sheets.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So I'll get the to print it if I can find a program, and use all the windows and doors and all that, and I'll just make it myself. So
I always thought that if they were going to do a play set for the flag nowadays, right? They're always saying the flag's too big, the flag's too big. Fine, that may well be true. But give us just the command center part of it, and we'll do the rest. Give us that structure, and we will cut it out of wood, we'll cut it out of metal, we will use a fold-out bit of cardboard. We don't care. We'll put it on a coffee table. Just give us something, right? And I think that would be a good, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, when you never do it because it's. Now, what's the word I'm looking for, Phil?
Compromise?
Never done it, so I don't know what the word was. But yeah, it's a good compromise for G.I. Joe collectors. Yeah. Yeah. Beef Honda.
It's like the G.I. Joe base. So I'll be doing one of them out of the old milk cartons that you carry. Like the milk Yeah. So
that's cool.
I was like, I've got this sitting at home doing nothing. And I looked at it like a G.I. Joe base. I can make a G.I. Joe base out of that, or headquarters. It's just the poor man, but with a lot of imagination coming out.
Yeah.
How I'm going to film it, that's a different kettle of fish.
Yes, we had. Speaking of fish, yeah. But I reckon you could do it. You guys, you creatively minded guys. I don't know why I did bunny ears in. You creatively minded guys. No, you legitimately creative minded guys. Should be able to come up with a pretty good alternative. Get to it. Make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely in the sort of back of my mind. And whenever I see the boss's son, who's like we're sort of getting quiet at the moment, so I probably the parts made now, I just can't assemble it because I've got no room in the fridge.
Okay.
We're looking at downsizing so we can move. 100% make it yourself. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Wait till you move, then build it. Yeah. Yeah, build a flag. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Do that. Build a flag. Perfect.
And I've seen a lot of YouTubers that actually have built one. I can't remember his name, actually. This is me, I lost my mind. But he's built one completely out of wood. Unfortunately, you can't leave a comment. And I want to say, like, mate, that's awesome. Like, what you've come up with is awesome. I think he's made about 4 videos or 5 of him making this wooden aircraft carrier to scale, and it is 100 times better. Like, he's actually got like working lights on the inside.
Yeah, that's cool.
3-4 levels. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It'll be fun to build, eh?
that will be fun to build. Lego. It'd be really expensive, though.
Yeah, Lego's already expensive. You might as well just get a real flag for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be true.
But Lego doesn't lose its value, though, does it?
I've got a couple of daughters, and my mother-in-law brought the girls like a couple of castles, and me being me, just quite curious. Like Snow White's hair, let alone just the hair, is so expensive. It isn't funny. So I've put this castle together, and it's up high, and I said to the girls, right, is this there to look at?
Gee, make sure we're gluing it together. Boo,
Yeah.
Dad, boo. Let them play with it. Let them break it. Let them rebuild.
Yeah.
You've got goddamn
No,
but you can't play with it.
No, they do play with it. I just make sure it's like an eye, like evil eye. Where's that here? Yep.
Here.
Yeah,
Bring
I
your
feel like
friends around. I could have this such and such. Where is it? Why is that there, Dad?
get a tennis ball.
I've seen my daughters like get little chairs to pick the house.
Oh, yeah. Let them play with it, Dad. Give them the Lego. Let them break it and build it. Let them use some imagination.
Like I'll watch one of your shows, and it's down on the coffee table, and they're having fun. I'm having fun.
Yeah, Lego is really honestly a toy for all ages, but it's enjoyable on so many different levels, right? So if you're a fan of pop culture, then there's different sets you can get, Marvel, Star Wars, whatever.
Yeah,
and you can enjoy it for that reason, right? But then you've got the ones that are into knights and pirates and dragons and western and all of that stuff, and you got that too. But then you've also got the way you can play creatively. We just build your own stuff. You can sit with your kids, or you can sit with your dad, or you can sit with your mum. You can sit with your friends, and you can just build. Like it's got so many great potential, so much great potential that still hasn't fully been tapped yet.
Yeah,
I love Lego. Lego's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the Lego Woolworths. I don't know if you guys have it. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Here in New Zealand, but it's now changed to Woolworths. And then I've also got the Bunnings. Actually, it first started with the Bunnings. My wife got me Bunnings, and like one Christmas, it does rain in Christmas here in New Zealand, and we're stuck inside. I was like, I'm gonna put this together, and we never really played with Lego, bro. When we were younger, didn't really feel.
I had my Lego set, but no, we were more Jojo. Lego was like just build something out of Lego so the Jojo or the Cobras can destroy. Yeah.
But
we build like bunks. We build.
You've always been a villain, haven't you, mate? You've always been a villain. Let's build to destroy.
Yeah, build just to destroy it.
But as shit was happening and building this, I found myself being calm about it.
Yeah. And
the way is like, wow, I have not realised this happens. So lo and behold, what I do, I went into Bunnings, got the forklift, went into Bunnings, got the cafe, got the, it was.
That's great.
Yeah. And then I use that's there to look at. Don't touch it.
Oh, gee.
Calms you, bro. It calms you down. Yeah, it's good.
That's why I don't touch
it.
Satisfying.
I lose my mind when I build things. So you, bro, it calms you down. Me, I build something in about 20 minutes until I'm like, from the toilet way.
Which is why I worked in engineering firms, bro. You need to be clear,
level-headed. Yeah.
Actually, that's right.
I'm a caregiving nurse, so you think about I look after people with my villainness.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I don't know whether to be impressed or scared.
A bit of both, actually.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially night shift, I do night shift, and these guys stay at B. They stay asleep. I turn the light on. I'm like, okay, turn off now. All right.
That scares me.
I'm frightened.
The guys there, two of them are ex-policemen, and they had strikes when they were were coffers, and they love me. They're like, I'm like the guard dog. I just stand at the door so no one knocks it and knock. Hi. They said you were there to keep people away.
There they go.
Yeah, I would be running for the hills.
I would be too. Like, where's the fire escape?
Fire escape, just throw him out the window.
And it was at this moment he knew he messed up.
And got them out, boss. Got them out, boss. But you killed them. But they got them out, boss. Did they caught on fire? No. But are they in evidence right now? Yes. But they're not on fire.
And that's towards a mad bugger.
Jeez. Man, I can't wait for you two to get together on Sunday. You film something.
Oh, we are.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. It's going to be a crack up. I think last year when I first came on to your channel and you spotted me, I was like, yeah, that's it. And here's me, I'm telling you about something, like, the Star Wars figure's doing this and that and this. And Campbell goes, this, and we're going to go over there and we look at the judges over there. I'm like, he just cut me and just left. No, I'm going to bring my camera. I'm going to bring my camera this time.
Bro, now, you can either just film as is, but I end up, like, the editing process, bro. Man, I've got better now, but it ends up being like good. Say, for a 20-minute video, you end up spending like a good 3 to 4 hours editing.
Well, I don't know, because I know you're going to edit yours. I was thinking, if I go live, how many people are going to come in? Like, that's 11 o'clock our time. And that's for Australia. You guys are 5 hours behind us. No one's going to be up to watch it at 11 o'clock AM in the morning. It's going to be about...
Just watch out. I did live last year, bro, and that chewed up a lot of data.
Data matter?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to be there longer. Oh, look at this. I'm not going to be there longer than an hour. And on 2 degrees, you get 1 hour free data. So data matter? If I'm there longer than 1 hour streaming, people are going to be like, oh, God, shut up.
I went to doing more live streams because I didn't want to do so much editing because I hate it. For that's one reason. But the major reason is I get to hang out with all my buddies, whether they're in the chat or whether they're on camera like us. It's just a lot more enjoyable. It's a less lonely experience when you're doing it with buddies.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying this. Like, it's gone in past the hour, and I just want to carry on chatting. I don't know if there's a...
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been an hour.
That we should... They will kick us out. I hope not.
Well, personally, I've got to go soon because I've been up over 24 hours. I did the night shift last night, had a 2-hour nap, and I stayed up all day because I went out of town. So, yeah.
Well, I'd be more than happy to come back again and hang out, fellas.
Yeah, no worries. No worries, mate.
But this has been good, though. This has been excellent. And actually, we have had more people come in to say hi to us around this time, so it's actually quite a good time.
Perfect.
I don't know what. I feel there's so much of the wrestling story. Like, we didn't hear so much about the drama from you, too.
Hey, we could have a part 2.
We can.
Yeah. Whenever you just name it, Xazyl. It can't be next Sunday, of course. We're in a toy fair, but you let us know when you're free. We'll do a part 2.
I can do this same time on any day, any day. This same day.
I'm liking this
time.
This is good time.
I'm free. So let me know.
2 weeks time.
Maybe in a couple of weeks. Let's do it.
There goes the balloon.
Hey, it's official. We're doing it. All right, a couple more weeks. I'll come back.
The balloons have said so. Yeah, 2 weeks time. We're talking about Joe Fest, especially your time in Joe Fest.
Yeah. I've had so much fun hanging out with you guys. It doesn't matter. First of all, I'm the least, exciting person. No one really wants to listen to me wrangle on about stuff. Yeah, heel turn. Exactly. All right. My real joy is hanging out with guys and listening to their experiences and having fun and doing stuff. Right. I can talk and talk and talk, but I love hanging out, and I love, this is This is the internet equivalent of going down to the pub and having a good laugh.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to the Joe story when we get to it. But until then, I'm happy that we got to hang out and have a laugh and a good chat. This has been good.
I'm going to say, Phil, would you be interested in coming in 2 weeks' time if you're free?
Yeah, bring Phil.
Yeah.
Full force, Phil.
Full force. Yeah. I love that. I love how you say that. Like, we're about to call us quits, but let's do the bugs.
It'll be a tag team event. Be the beers, and it'll be the D's and the Beers versus you guys.
Done. Right. Me and Phil come up with our own name, even though Phil came up with that one.
Nice. Oh, it's on.
Yes.
All right. Well, I better make sure I really make a good impression being surrounded by 3 Kiwis.
Well, we can always bring Lenny along, or Adam, or Ronnie.
Make a beer party of it.
The more the merrier.
You can have a beer, bro. I got work next day.
Sucked in.
You know what? My weekends just started.
I'll have a beer.
I don't go back to work till Tuesday.
I'll see you next Tuesday.
All right, let's do shout outs and plugs. So, the guest of honor, you go first, please.
Well, I mean, I'm already here, but you guys are absolutely nailing it. I love your format. I love your energy. You can tell you guys have had a rich history and got each other's back. I love that stuff. Me and my brothers, we get along, but we didn't always get along, right? So it's good to see some brothers getting along. I will shout out Phil. Phil's going to be here next week. Then, guys, go check out Treasures for Triggers channel if you haven't already. I'll shout out the Lilith, who is the hardest working person in the chat room. In everybody's chat, the Lilith is there, and it's nice to see a familiar face. But yeah, I mean, there's so many great content creators out there, but Leanie's JoJo Repro. It's good to have some Aussie representation. So yeah, check them out too. But that's my everyone you know. I'm plugging everyone you know. TJC, don't forget 1 year stream next Saturday. Check them out. Everyone that hangs out at the clubhouse that hangs out because they're awesome dudes. So you know, I can't. There's too many people to name. Space Commander, love that guy. Daz, I love that guy. Adam from Go Figure, I love that guy. Phil from Treasures for Triggers, an absolute. Phil saved my life. I'll tell you that story next time we're on. This guy legitimately saved my life. I love that man. TJC's Gaming Memories. Check that out. It's I made a joke about listening to his gaming while I'm doing the dishes to make it actually bearable to do dishes. Hans Chow, you know, people who don't even have content out there. Hans Chow, what a great guy. Kicks your door in, but he puts it right back up again. If I miss someone, it's not intentional. I'm just rambling. But all great dudes. And it's not that they're content creators either. They're just really good people.
Yeah.
Nate from the Retro Tinker. Just throwing that one out there. Almost like I had an aneurysm right now.
I actually quite enjoyed Nate's work. Hey, he really blows me away. Like,
I only brought one Sergeant Slaughter figure to the stream. I meant to show it earlier, but this is his version. This is Sergeant Spikeor. We do a show called Mo Tuesday, and I absolutely think Spikeor is garbage. And so, as a laugh, he created this Sergeant Spikeor, which is a mix of Spikeor and Sergeant Slaughter. And the hand, instead of a spike, is a swagger stick that comes out. I didn't just break it; it comes out so that he can
hold it in that hand. Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's
how cool is that?
It's good.
So there you go.
Sarge.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, Hashtag family is the best family on here. Yeah, that's what I'm spreading love. I'm spreading. That's the word I'm doing. I'm not doing community anymore. It's hashtag Joe family or Joe family. Bro, what about you? What about plugs or shout outs or TVs or whatever?
Is there anyone left?
I got actually something. I'm going to try something out here first time on this channel. I got something that I don't know if it's called plug, but something that's the brother and I actually going to be coming out soon with. A new type of t-shirt, logo, and all that. I'm going to give this a shot. And let me just do this. Okay, I'm learning this, guys. I want to learn how to do this. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, here we go. Hope it comes through. Should come up your side, bro.
Ooh,
yeah.
Is there
anything in your side, bro?
No, you're trying to show off the t-shirts, bro. Just use your mobile phone.
I use the technology stuff. Yeah, bro.
I'll put on the t-shirts we're gonna be doing.
Yeah. You need to get yourself a laptop, bro.
I have got a goddamn laptop, but it's in the house.
Right. Now, try not to get this. There you go.
Hey, there
the logo.
Yeah,
right?
that's our logo.
That's our thing, but it's going to coming in green t-shirts.
Yeah, like an olive t-shirt.
It's olive t-shirt. So that's going to be come on.
How much is that, bro? I need to do my half in that.
Well, oh shit, that's my lightsabers.
Yeah, if you keep quiet, I'm afraid what I'm going to see.
Look, bro, I'll put it on the community. Actually, you put it on your community, bro.
I'll put it on the community, guys. It'll be on the Cobra. No, it won't be on Cobra. It will be on the Kiwi Guy Custom Collection, guys. Look out for it. It'll be our shirts. I'll organise it with my brother. How much it's going to cost? Let us know if you want one. Let us know your size.
Balloon.
I've even got mine. If you guys are interested in my one, don't have to. I've got hats, whatever. But no, we want to do something with the barracks. You know, but it'd be good in 2 weeks' time to have some more of these G.I. Joes come into the barracks and have a wee bit of a yarn.
Yeah, bro.
You know? Yeah, come into our barracks and have a chat.
Right, you just changed it.
What? Oh, it must be midnight, eh? Oh.
Oh, thanks, Phil.
All right, here we go. We got a bit of
Have you seen this, bro? The O-ring.
Have I seen it? No, I'll check it out one time though.
Have you seen Xazyl thing, bro? It's awesome.
Oh, actually, you know what? I tend to like to watch you guys, but at night time when I'm watching in the dark, I like to watch a bit of G.I. Joes. So it's a shameful that there's no one out there who wants to go and support the Cobras. You've got the G.I. Joe guys coming in and saying, "Yo, Joe, where's the Cobra, yo?"
I should have mentioned.
Where's your best Cobra?
Oh.
Hey, where's Cobra? Nah.
It's better to the Cobra than it is Cobra. La 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 la
la. You know, he was thinking about that.
Cobra, thank you. Feeling the love.
Oh, jeez.
I could be part of the family. With my family. Oh, Campbell.
This
like
guy
fun.
gets me.
All right, so, okay, bro, you got me in.
See what's happening is Campbell. He leg dropped me off the fence too many times, so I was kind of not come right.
So once again, I'm going to say thank you for Xazyl for coming in, and also and like what happened to us, like with the Anzac. We can never foresee what had happened, but you took the ball by the horns, or you took the ball and ran with it, and you made it.
Yeah,
and I'm with yeah.
So, in all seriousness, if I could try and be serious for a second, the idea to do anything was because you came up with an idea to do something. So it was your idea. We just went ahead and did it for the sake of doing something for Anzac Day, and also so that you felt supported, and that let you know that you have friends out there, and we were happy to put something on there. And I knew somewhere down the line I was going to come and hang out with you guys anyway, so it was all good. Life happens. Have a good sized balls. And I mean, I knew we were going to hang out eventually, so I wasn't worried then. I'm a little worried now, but I think I'm looking forward to coming back though.
Yeah, I am too.
With the balls question, I've got to say there, bit of a hot and spit on it.
Oh, Phil doesn't like that meme. Phil's out of it. Phil's out. He's like, no, he's sick of seeing that shit.
Oh, bro.
What a bit of spit on it, man.
All right.
Joe, chick of your right.
Is
that your plug to the hot turd girl?
Oh, stop. I'm going to cry.
Your code name, hot turd.
I'm crying. I'm not going to cry.
Forward to the next one. And also, give a play out to Liv too. Like, she's been one of my biggest supporters. Like our mother too, bro. She's been also been one of our biggest supporters.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
Always in there with a positive comment in the chat.
Yeah. Phil, another Kiwi brother from, he's from New Zealand, but he's moved to Japan. So, it'd be awesome to chat with him.
Agreed.
2 weeks time? My camera's over there now. 2 weeks time. What else? I'll give a plug to you, bro, because today me and you were like on fire, bro. Cobra, you just
I stopped breathing for a second, man.
Painkillers and beers.
Done. I'm gonna have to bring some beers with me. Can't. Dang it. Wish I could have some beers.
You know you like the beers in Australia. I think got the beers, got the painkillers, put it in the bottle, knock them out, and junk it up.
What, next time Phil makes the trip back to New Zealand, I'm gonna hop a plane and we're all gonna go to the pub and have a good time.
Yeah.
And positive energy, but also a wealth of knowledge too. If I don't know something about G.I. Joe, Lilith does.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. I've learned like the once again, thank you, Lilith. I didn't realize that when I did the Flash review that I didn't realize that there was a toy manufacturer in Australia that shipped us to the vintage line between Aussie and New Zealand. I thought it was part of the Commonwealth. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. See?
Yeah, I've learned something new. So what else we got?
Knowing is half the battle.
Oh yeah, I want to give out. So I watched a podcast, The Pit, this morning. They were up at 8 a.m. New Zealand, so it would have been very early for you guys in Aussie.
No, I saw a bit of it.
Yeah.
The Go-Bird guys, right?
Yeah, the Go-Bird guys.
And they'll be 4 p.m. for them.
Yeah. They gave out a shout out to me because I just passed my first 600. Which
congratulations on that too, buddy. Well done.
It's I recall Lenny's. We should get Lenny back here on the show too, but a roller coaster ride of emotions, but also the fact that, and I say to my fellow workmate who is also a YouTuber too, and he does Rise Against Cancer, so he's got a big thing coming out in November, and I'm going to help out with a few thumbnails. Have you noticed I've changed my thumbnails a lot? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm speaking to Adam on that. He's giving me a few pointers on thumbnails. So that's another plug too to Adam or Shark Eyes Toy Views.
Oh yeah, good boy.
Yeah, good guy. So I've changed my thumbnails, and I think that's actually helped a lot. Just get that sort of attention. I'm doing my brother with his balls.
Get that attention.
but yeah, that actually literally has helped. Actually, it blew me away. And I said to my workmate that each stage that you go up that ladder or evolve, you will have mentally, like at first, he hasn't revealed himself yet on screen, but he says that he wants to start talking on his YouTube channel. I said they will come. They'll come when you feel like you're comfortable. All right, so we'll turn up. But then I sort of felt when I hit 500, I thought, right, I've got to do something to up the game. You know, people are paying attention now. I've got to do something that's gets them going. I should have done it from the very beginning, but I know the first 100 videos or subscribers that you do are going to be shit. No, you're not doing shit work, but it's not. It's basically you're testing yourself. You're finding yourself.
It's you learn as you go along, and you get better as you go along.
Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah. It's funny because I've gone back this year. I've gone back the last couple of days on my earlier videos. I've got a laugh, man. It is really.
I mean, I don't think anyone is ever truly happy with stuff, right? There's always something you can nitpick if you want to. But if you're having fun, well, then you're halfway there, right? And I can tell you guys are having fun. I stopped breathing at one point, so I'm having fun, and that's the real success. I think,
my pain was working. Yes.
Eventually, I'll just die. Right? Thanks. True villainy. You'll never find a more wretched hive.
You have come. The more we do this, bro, the more you come out of your shower. It's quite refreshing. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, bro, I'm honored. I'm honored to be actually part of your YouTube. You know, I'm just like when I saw you 600, I was like, yeah, and I get to go on live stream with you. And then next Sunday is going to be epic. People are going to be like, oh, God, get these two in the same. We got to do a live stream work in the same room together, bro.
Got to do it.
Hey, bro, I'm in Wellington, your hometown. Should we do it? After the toy fair.
Yeah, why not?
You do it?
Get some footage of the toy fair, and then check it out, and do a talk over it. Show off your swag and see what else you got.
Yeah, so
we'll all sit there in amazement, wonderment, and struggling to breathe.
We should do like a top. We should do a Top Gear sort of challenge where we talk about at the beginning. We say, right, let's see who can get the best toys for such a price.
Actually, that's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, like who can get the best toy for such a price? Got to keep it under the limit. Right, under the limit, can't spend this much money. Who can get the best toy and come back and do a live stream and see what everyone else reckons, man.
I like that.
If I could make one suggestion, which I think might be fun, is have a budget, right? And each of you take that budget and buy something for the other person, right? And then don't show the person what you're getting for them, right? Just go out there and think, like when you see something, and you can make it a little bit of an oddball choice, or it might be a little bit out of left field, but that might be a bit of fun. Don't break the bank for it. Don't break the bank, but maybe for a $5 or a $10 or something, find something that you would think would be a good little gift for each other.
I like that.
Yeah, we'll come back here and you can hop into my little setup here.
Well, in that case, be your first live stream, so it'll be you controlling it.
Yeah, I'll put it on to be my first live stream. Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
I like exactly like that. We have a budget. I buy something. I think I'll buy something for you. You buy something for me. And we see if we can get it bang on, and we see what on live stream everyone thinks of it.
I love
it. Everyone can vote who was the best. I like that, Xazyl. That's going to be entertaining.
All
You
right.
don't have to make a best or worst thing out of it, though. Just make it a nice little gift for each other.
Probably a nice little gift, but it'll be
If you hate it, break it.
We'll bring in the family in to have their
He's
say.
embracing it now. He's embracing the family side. We got him. We got him. It took an hour and a half, but we got him.
Yeah, bro.
I'm much part of it, you know. I've been part of it when we first started this. When we ended up becoming the Barracks, you know. Yeah.
All right. Well, that people been an hour and 30 minutes. That's out the gate.
Yeah. I've got to hit the bed.
I'm gonna
sorry
sign
for
off.
keeping you up.
No, that's all right.
I love it. Well, and there it goes.
Oh,
There's
yeah. There we go. Is it the fireworks? There's Katie.
Ciao, everybody.
See you guys.
Yo, Joe.